Today is the first day of the Hebrew month of Elul, which is the last month of the Jewish year, which means that Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur are right around the corner. And as such, naturally, as Jews, we begin to think about those days a little more seriously. We pay a little more attention to them. And I know that a lot of us approach these days with a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear. What's Rosh Hashanah going to look like for us? Are we going to be judged? There are days of judgment. Is God going to judge us favorably? And when you look back over the last 12 months and you try to analyze and see, have we behaved as Jews? Have we become closer to God over the last year? Have we lived up to our responsibilities? After all, God expects from us, has expectations. Have we lived up to those expectations? And therefore, we are worried. We know that not necessarily we're so deserving. Will He judge us favorably, or will He, who knows what? And therefore, a lot of people simply, when this month comes, they begin to be fearful. So I want to share with you two things. Number one, we're told in the Kabbalah and Hasidic philosophy that in the month of Elul is a time of grace, a time when God's attributes of mercy are revealed in the world. It's a time of great compassion towards the Jewish people. It is these 40 days from today till Yom Kippur, when Moses was on the mountain and gained forgiveness for the Jewish people over the sin of the golden calf. And in fact, it was the 40th day Yom Kippur when God gave him the second tablets and said, "I forgive you. It's all back to, it's all wonderful." So these 40 days are days of compassion, days of forgiveness, days that God reveals himself to us. And in the words of the Alter Rebbe, Rabbi Shneir Zalman of Liadi, he compares this to a king who goes out into the field. Usually he's in the palace, and it's very hard to get to him. In the month of Elul, he goes out to the field. What's the field? The field is where we are, simple people. And I don't mean simple in a negative way. I mean people that are not living up to their expectations. And God chooses to come out to us, meaning on our turf, on our terms. In other words, He's seeking this relationship with us. Even though we're not wearing the palace clothing. We're not spiritually on a higher level. We don't belong in the palace spiritually. He comes out to us. He seeks this relationship with us. He wants it. So therefore, in this month, instead of being fearful, what's going to be on Rosh Hashanah? Is it going to be good for us? Of course it's going to be good for us. Because God wants it to be good for us. He goes out to the field. All it takes from us is to respond, to seek out that relationship with Him. If God's coming out to us, all we have to do is go out and greet Him and say hello to Him, smile at Him, say, yes, I want that relationship as well. How do we have a relationship? It's simple. A 2-minute prayer every day. Thank God for giving you another day of health. Doing a mitzvah, putting on tefillin. Maybe it's learning 5 minutes. Maybe something else. Each one, you all have what, you know what you have to do, and you know how you can do it. But all it takes is a little bit of connection, a little bit of closeness to God this month. And the second point, don't look back. A lot of us have this tendency, I've been so far from Judaism all these years. I don't even know how to read Hebrew. I don't know anything. I haven't been educated in a Jewish school. I don't have that natural feeling towards Judaism. It's all foreign to me. And even if I wanted to get closer, look at my past, look what kind of baggage I have. Let me share with you something. The Rebbe, the Lubavitcher Rebbe, who was my Rebbe, he always told people, do not look back. Looking back is not going to serve you any good. Put your eyes on the future. Let tomorrow be better than today. Let today be better than yesterday. Just look forward and change with small steps and then bigger steps. And then before you know it, you're going to become naturally involved in a relationship with God, with Judaism. If you just don't look back and you look forward, the sky is the limit. And don't beat yourself over the head for not having a Jewish education. Don't beat yourself over the head that you're already in your middle age and you haven't done much of Jewish life and observance. Look forward. Maybe in a previous generation, looking back was a way of life. They would try to correct the past. Forget about it. Just look forward, be positive. God is out here in the field this month. He wants that relationship with us. Let's respond. Do a little mitzvahs this month. Do a little prayer. Do a little learning. Whatever you can do. And I'm telling you, God on Rosh Hashanah will be thrilled that He can give you a happy and healthy new year. May that actually happen. May we all be blessed and be inscribed and sealed for a good year, a happy year, a healthy year, the year where the world becomes redeemed from this current situation that we're all in. All the best to you and Shabbat Shalom.